So we are heading to Olympic Lyon is heading to Manchester United tonight. So as you all know, the game is gonna be do or die for Manchester United. If you can remember last match for Manchester United against Newcastle United, Manchester United was brutally defeated by Newcastle United. So, and if as we all know, Manchester United don't want it to be repeated. The kind of error they did against Newcastle United that led to 4-1, that led to that embarrassment and that led to that humiliation. Fuck up. Manchester United don't want it to be repeated. So that is gonna be held tonight, Manchester United versus Lyon, is gonna be do or die for Manchester United. If you can remember during the time of Jose Mourinho, if you remember the slang, if you miss ball, don't miss leg. That's how we gonna play tonight. It's not that we are going to play like that alone. We are going to use our discretion, use our sense to play the tactics of Amorim style tonight. Tonight, Manchester United versus Lyon is going to commence by 8 o'clock p.m. as at in Nigeria time. It's going to commence by 8 o'clock p.m. So I don't know if any one of you have seen the lineups. What do you think the lineup can bring tonight? Do you think the lineup can bring the winning, or do you think the lineup can just be there? Let's just go and play what we can do. Let us go and perform our best. Is that the lineup? According to the lineup, is that lineup sticking to that, or do you believe that according to the lineup, Manchester United will defeat Lyon tonight? For me, I don't ever please with how Diogo Dalot plays in Manchester United. Diogo Dalot is just fooling everyone. Will just be playing as if he's playing with passion. He's playing. You might think that he's playing with passion, but I don't like the way the style. I don't like his style of playing. That's not the kind of player that will be in Manchester United. A player that will be doing on and off. That's not the kind of mentality of player we have. We need at Manchester United. Yes, if you can see now, aside Bruno, who else do you think can give the Manchester United the winning? Now Zagzi is not around. He's not available. He got injured against Newcastle United. Do you think only Bruno can do the job? Aside Bruno, no one else can do the job. No one else can give Manchester United winning, unless Manchester United play as if they are professional footballers. Yes, I mean it. If they play as if they are professional footballers, we move. I can say Manchester United can defeat Lyon. See, I don't think you are seeing what I am seeing. Manchester United, the kind of tactics Olympic Lyon is playing, Manchester United, right from the time I've been supporting, during the time of post Alex Ferguson, that's when I've been noticing that any team, any club that is playing like tiki taka or playing hold up play style, they have tendency of defeating Manchester United. Then now Lyon is playing hold up play style. Manchester United was just fortunate that they did not lose the match against Lyon during the first leg, because according to the pundit, he say Manchester United defenders is so fragile, is so fragile, is so fragile to the extent Manchester United cannot hold, defender cannot hold the Olympic Lyon attackers. Even though the midfield is not effective, I believe with the presence of Mason Mount, Manchester United, I think so. When Manchester United bring in Mason Mount since last two matches now, I think Manchester United midfield stables a lot. Yes, because my Mason Mount, the return of Mason Mount, there is so impact. It has impact in Manchester United midfield. Yes. So I pray Alejandro Garnacho use his brain tonight and perform his best, because this is the only chance we have. Manchester United have been suffering since the beginning of this season. Now Manchester United, this is the opportunity for Manchester United to win the Europa League so that they can be qualified for Champions League. Yes, this is the only opportunity Manchester United have. If they didn't use the opportunity very well, there's not. So, and as you all know, Manchester United, due to the current situation, due to the current performance, if Manchester United continue like this, although season is almost going to the end, there is no that capital, there is no that money to purchase player at the end of the season. There is no revenue. That revenue is not there. So how will Manchester United generate money to sign player? So according to Sajim, he said Manchester United will have to upload some players so that Manchester United will be able to recruit new players into the club. So then Rasmus Højlund is zero in that lineup. Rasmus Højlund is zero. So I'll be taking you to the lineups of Manchester United. Your opinion, what do you think this lineup could bring at the end of today? At the end of playing against Lyon, what do you think these lineups could bring? Is he lose or to qualify to the semi? So according to my own opinion, according to my own view, I believe if Alejandro Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund use their brain, use their head to play like a professional footballer, I believe Manchester United can defeat Lyon. And Manchester United defenders are too sluggish. Manchester United defenders are too sluggish. So I will be taking you through the lineups. So who do you think Amorim can change during the second half, so for us to get the winning? Because as it stand now, it doesn't show for Manchester United that they will qualify to the next round, because Manchester United doesn't perform to that expectation. Yes, Manchester United doesn't perform to that expectation. So I'll be taking you through. I'll be sharing my screen now, so that any observation or suggestion you have regards this lineup. So tell me in the comment section, and let's dive into it now. All right. Here is Manchester United lineups. So this is Mazgari. This is Mazgari. This is Mazgari. Mazgari, Harry Maguire. So I believe, I'm very happy now that Ruben Amorim starts Harry Maguire. I believe the defend will stable enough. Will be stable enough, because without Harry Maguire this season, there is no better midfielder other than Harry Maguire, aside Lisandro Martinez. So there is Euro on the right wing, center defense back. So this Patrick Dogu, although people are saying that we should just be patient with Patrick Dogu, that he just came, Manchester United just signed him this during January transfer window. We cannot just expect that we should be expecting this thing, we should be expecting much from him this thing. No, we should stop saying that. If you are good, you are good. If you are good, we don't need to be waiting for some time for you to adapt. The way Patrick Dogu is performing after the red card against who I cannot remember the club Manchester United playing against that day. After the red card like this, Patrick Dogu has not been his best performing. He has not been performing to the best. So Casemiro, yes, I believe since Casemiro is starting, I believe the midfield can be stable a little bit. This Ugarte, this Ugarte, well, is due to a style of play. Ugarte is just an holding midfielder. But if assuming Ugarte can perform to the extent that he can launch ball, he can launch pass, it will be very easy for Manchester United, for Manchester United attackers to get ball from him. As the midfield is now, is only Casemiro can launch ball. Only Casemiro can launch ball. This Ugarte cannot utilize that kind of mentality. It's for him is just to hold the midfield. Assuming he's a kind of player like Casemiro, it will have been better. Manchester United midfield will be more stable. Diogo Dalot, I've said it earlier, I don't like how Diogo Dalot play as Manchester United. So that's why I don't have any trust in him. This Alejandro Garnacho, I believe Ruben Amorim knows that this guy is not trustworthy. He's not who Manchester United can depend on. So Ruben Amorim is just using Alejandro Garnacho for the sake that there is no other player we can use. Yes, there is no other player to use. That's why Manchester United's Ruben Amorim is using this Garnacho. People are saying Garnacho is good. I appreciate what he has done in Manchester United, but I have never said it that Garnacho is good because with my own experience in football, I know little when someone is being good, when someone is being a professional footballer. I know the difference. I know little of the difference when they are describing a player that the player is good. This Garnacho is just trying his best. It's not good as that people are thinking. Yes. For this Rashford Odlun, I will not talk more about him. This Rashford Odlun is a good striker, but due to style of play of Manchester United, Rashford Odlun can never perform, can never take Manchester United to their glory, can never achieve anything with Manchester United. Manchester United can never achieve something with this Rashford Odlun, depending on him. Don't quote me wrong that Manchester United was crowned FA Cup last season. Yes, Manchester United was crowned FA Cup. Yes, but do you know that there's no impact of Rashford Odlun during that winning? There is no impact of Rashford Odlun. But Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, what's the name of this guy? Kobe Mino. Yes, those are the players that had the impact to win the FA Cup against Manchester City last season. So back to Onana. Onana shit. Well, I'm sorry for saying Onana shit. Onana is not a kind of goalkeeper Manchester United can rely on. Onana is lazy in some certain aspects. When a player, an opponent play a long shot, Manchester Andre Onana can never hold the shot, can never keep the shot. He will just parry the ball rather than keeping the ball. If you parry the ball or punch the ball, it's very fine, but Andre Onana will never push or punch the ball to the right place. You could just, I've been noticing Onana that he is so very lazy in that aspect. Onana is so very lazy in that aspect. He cannot push ball to the extent that opponents will not regain the ball. Look at what he did against Lyon. He was the one that caused the 2 goals. He caused the 2 goals. Is that a keeper? During the time of the game, even though the guy was misbehaving before he left, But it's not as much as this. Please, you guys, go and check expected save of Andre Onana. Expected save, is he low or high? His expected save is very low. I think Manchester United should recruit for another keeper, because with this Onana, Manchester United should stop managing, saying they want to manage. If they can do it, they should just flush most of the player away and use the money to recruit some new fresh players that can adapt to Amorim style of play. Yes. So this Ryan Cherki now, I don't think this Patrick Dogu and Lenny Yoro can hold the guy, because Ryan Cherki is very smart. He's a smart guy. The way he touches ball is very amazing. He touches ball like a professional footballer. Among all these players, I'm very scared of this Ryan Cherki. I believe Manchester United will hold down this Lyon tactics, and the lineups of Lyon. I think Manchester United, I pray Manchester United should be able to tackle this, because assuming all Manchester United players are performing the way Bruno Fernandes is doing, Manchester United will have gone far. This is not what we were saying about Manchester United. Then Manchester United will not be where they are now. 13 or 14 position in the league. All set of lazy player. For the past 3 matches now, I think Casemiro is now picking form to the extent, and I think, yes, for the past three matches now, Casemiro is now performing best. No, that's not his best performance, but I think due to Manchester United situation now, I think Casemiro did not like how Manchester United is performing. That's why he had to think of his mind, think of his head to sit tight and perform to what Manchester United are expecting. So, with Casemiro in the midfield, I'm very sure the midfield will be stable a little bit. Yes. And I pray Manchester United should perform to the next round, not just perform alone. They should win the Europa League so that Manchester United can go to Champions League. Even though Manchester United qualified to the Champions League, do you think there's this revenue for Manchester United to sign enough player for Ruben Amorim? Do you think there is that money for Sir Jim Ratcliffe to sign players that will suit Ruben Amorim's style? Now, according to me, this Victor Osimhen is the best striker I think Manchester United should go for. But but due to due to his salary, due to the salary Osimhen is demanding, I don't think Manchester United can afford that. That what will make Manchester United not going for Osimhen. And it's as it stand now, Manchester United are not pushing for Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres is probably like 60-70% going to Arsenal due to how Arsenal are pushing the player to sign. Manchester United did not perform due to their sluggishness. Chelsea hijacked the deal for Giovanni Quenda, gave him proposal and trick him so that he can wave his mind away from Manchester United, from going to Manchester United. Why did Manchester United doesn't have that kind of tactics? Manchester United board doesn't have that kind of tactics, intelligent to address players so that player can be willing to come to Manchester United. During the time of Alex Ferguson, no player will not want to come to Manchester United because Alex Ferguson, during the board then, they know the tactics how to convince player to come to Manchester United. Now I feel sorry for Joshua Zirkzee, one of the player Manchester United can trust in the front line. He has got injured against Newcastle United. I believe with this tactics Manchester United can do more better. So I think I will not say more than this. Let's move on. I pray. So Manchester United, Tottenham and someone is playing tonight. Tottenham and I hope this match will not hard for Tottenham, because those are the club that can hold Manchester United. If Manchester United qualify tonight, Tottenham Hotspur and Atletico Bilbao are the club that I think that can hold Manchester United. And I pray Manchester United should perform very well, because that is why Amorim benched some players against Newcastle. I think it's a must win for Ruben Amorim, for the entire Manchester United fan, for the club also. It's a must win. So guys, what do you think about this lineup? Manchester United versus Lyon. What is your expectation? What do you think Manchester United? How do you think Manchester United can perform to get the win? State in the comment section. Then the super sub Ruben Amorim could do to bring the win in during the second half of the match. State in the comment section how Ruben Amorim can utilize the player he has, because Manchester United doesn't have player on the bench. Even though the player on the pitch will just be praying that they should perform. So guys, it's time to start. I will be leaving for now, so let's dive in. So let's head to go and watch Manchester United versus Lyon. die hard. Let's go.